Hey, my name is James Nicholson and welcome to this channel. Welcome to the June property market update. This is something we've been doing monthly now for the last few months, and you guys have given me some great feedback that you really enjoy this, and I'm going to dissect what's going on in the market. Now, if you're new to this channel is all about my investment journey. I'm currently building a portfolio for myself or expanding my portfolio. But more interestingly, I'm building a portfolio for my two daughters. We've got Georgia, who's 21. We've just bought our first two-bedroom house up in Doncaster. We have a second transaction going through at the moment for a flat. And we're going to be sharing that journey. In fact, this afternoon, I'm going up to Doncaster, so I'll have some new content in the next few days on that. So also building a portfolio for my baby, Amelie. So you're going to see how we can structure that, how we structure a company in order to do that. Now, if you want to join us on this journey, which I highly recommend, do take that finger of power out, smash that subscribe button over here, guys. Go on, do it now quickly and hit the bell notification so you get all those content updates and learn some stuff along the way. Now, 2022 property is still going up, and we're still on this roller coaster ride of lots of things going on. Obviously, we've got the war in Ukraine, we've got inflation, we've got interest rates going up, but the property market is also still rising. How long can it rise? I put a survey out on the community tab on this YouTube channel. So do check that out and give your little vote and go and see what other people believe as well. Now, the market, while it is rising, is cooling. Now, what has been happening recently is people are offering less when they're putting offers in on properties. Now, obviously, lots of people are putting their properties on the market at the moment because they want to sell what they believe is at the top of the market, which can make a lot of financial sense for people. But those buyers are offering slightly less. There are less bidding wars for properties, and that means more opportunities. So for investors, that's potentially a good thing if you're looking for some more deals. So while we say the market is cooling, it is cooling down, but there is still more buyers in the market than sellers. And so that demand is still very, very high. There's still lots of people struggling to find a suitable property for them. Now, we've done videos about, is the market going to crash? Look, it could crash. No one can predict that at all. But while there is still more buyers than sellers, it's less likely that that will happen in the immediate short term. Now, it could happen in 2023, could happen in 2024, even could happen at the end of this year. No one knows for sure. But what we do know is the market is starting to cool. And that's something that a lot of analysts think that will continue to happen for the rest of the year. Now, annually, we're looking at an 11% rise, which is still really high. And I think that a lot of analysts agree that that won't continue for the rest of this year. Now, what we think will happen is that we'll go down to single-digit growth, less than 5%, which would be more of a market correction. And with inflation going up, if we only grow by 3%, then that is kind of a correction in the market, and that might happen for a year or two rather than an out-and-out crash. And so 11% is good for those that already have property. That means that they've built up a considerable amount of equity in a year. You haven't been able to do that in cryptocurrency, or the stock markets have been very volatile as well. So property's been a great asset class in the last 12 months. Now, what else is going on? Well, interest rates have been increasing through 2022. They're going to continue to rise. I think we'll get another rate rise this month in June. The Bank of England has highlighted that they plan to continue rising rates slowly, and that goal is to curb inflation. Now, one reason they can't just crank up the rates massively fast is the government has more debt than ever before, because what they did during the pandemic was they printed money for bounce back loans and all these other schemes just to keep the country going, and they printed more money in that short period than they've ever printed in history. And so that meant that inevitably inflation was going to come off the back end of that, and so if they raise the rates too fast, then the government themselves will struggle to pay that, and that will be a very bad situation. And so there's going to be a lot of pressure from the government to force the Bank of England to go up slowly and then hopefully start reducing that once the inflation is under control. Now, some analysts are also saying that raising the rates is not going to have much impact on inflation, that it's really a difficult solution that you need to actually get this inflation under control. We'll see, right? We'll see. Obviously, this year, the things that are really not helping people is things like gas and electric and petrol. And so if that got fixed, then that would bring inflation down significantly, because the fuel costs, that goes into food costs and all sorts of things like that. Now, month by month, the rates are actually slightly up this month. So this month, we had a 0.9, so just under 1% increase in property values in a month in May, which is crazy that we're still we are still getting these rises. And I think they're just going to start leveling off. And so my advice to entrepreneurs and investors is that if you have a property at the moment, then fix your rate so you can get some certainty, right? So you can go to a broker and you can get it fixed for 5 years, still at some incredible rates out there in the market. And by doing that, that will give you the confidence that you're gonna be able to keep up with those payments. And people that do that are really, really gonna be in a good position. So market-wise, it's still a hot market. It is cooling though, that's good. I'd love to know what you think about this though. What do you really think is going to be happening in the next few months? Do you think that it's going to continue to rise, or do you think we're at a point now where it can't go up anymore? Comment below and let me know. And look, if you're enjoying all these content videos and you really want to learn more of this stuff, give us a quick like on this video. That helps YouTube get more eyeballs on this, and we really need that to really be motivated to keep this journey going, because we don't make any money off this channel. It's just keeping me accountable and showing you guys stuff behind the scenes. So do give me a quick like on the video. And look, if you want to join a community of entrepreneurs and property investors, we've made a Property Accelerator Facebook group, which is totally free. In the description below is a link where you can join us in that. So that's a quick market update, fairly short and concise. Rates are going to continue to rise this month, I believe, and the prices are still going up, although offers are coming in lower now, so potentially we won't see those big house price increases next month. That probably indicates that will start turning a little bit. Anyway, do check out all my other videos. I'm going to put a video here that you should go and check out now, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Go and watch all the other videos on the channel as well. Bye for now.